Hello guys and girls, my name is Mr.Orange and welcome to part 4 of the Grand Tour game. So we're gonna move on into episode 2 and episode 3 of the Colombia special. So this one has a lot of more challenges than the previous episodes, which is pretty amazing. And yeah, this is season 3 and we're gonna go into the Colombia special. I'm really excited for this. So yeah, we're gonna go into here, and by the looks of it, they're only going to be using 3 vehicles in this episode 2 and episode 3 basically. So yeah guys, we're gonna play from the start and let's do this.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to what is a Grand Tour special.
Yep, and it's going to be a big one because we've had a request from Amazon. You know how if you're watching a program and you pause it, you get to see a selection of beautiful landscape photographs from all around the world?
Yeah, well, we've been asked to come up with some new photographs of wild animals.
Yeah, us 3 wildlife photographers. What could possibly go wrong with that?
It's such an obvious idea. I don't know why we never thought of it before. But anyway, we decided that obviously we'd need the right gear and the right cars, and then we should meet up with all of that in the most ecologically diverse country on Earth, Colombia. Colombia is nature's treasure chest. Its endless soaring peaks, vast forests, lazy rivers and babbling brooks are home to a greater variety of birds and animals than you'll find anywhere else on Earth. Of course, common sense dictated that to get our pictures, we should meet far from the stain of humanity. But, for some extraordinary reason, Richard Hammond decided that the start point should be in the middle of the night, close to the bustling city of Cartagena, on a tropical beach.
Morning.
Morning.
Why did he say meet on a beach, and why did we listen to him?
Where is he? Hammond!
It's 4 o'clock for Pete's sake.
Oh, is that a Fiat Panda?
Fiat Panda 4x4.
It's terrible.
It's fantastic.
No, that's fantastic. Look at that. That is a sturdy car, that is. What's that? Well, wasn't that a distressed flare?
Well, a red one is a distress, isn't it?
What's that?
Hang on, is there a person on? There's somebody on it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello!
It's Hammond.
Is that your car?
Yes, this is my car!
It's his car.
As the sun began to rise, we asked Hammond to come ashore so we could work out what on earth was going on.
Well, where do we begin? Why is your car up there?
Well, because that's where the boat dropped me off.
What boat?
Well, I shipped it from North America.
Yeah.
They got to here, wrapped it in polythene, lobbed it over the side, me with it. That's how they do it.
Problem we've got is, how are you going to get your car from there to here?
I was rather hoping that would be we'd do that. That's
No, if you listen carefully, he said how you're going to get your car from there to here?
You singular.
It's you, meaning you. What? No, he didn't say
You may
us.
just catch up with
Eventually, though, James relented and agreed to pull Hammond's car ashore.
Right, go, mate. Go, go, go. Give it a yak.
3.
Seriously,
2,
we're doing it with a
1.
Fiat Panda.
Away.
I'm not really sure if this car can really do it, but we're gonna do our best. There we go. Doing a good job, Fiat Panda. Good job, good job. Oh, we're not doing great. Yes!
It's got 49 horsepower. It's going to ruin it. Get
Can
the
we find a
Jeep.
small dog instead to tow it?
That is presumably a pickup truck. Yes?
Yes, you've
And
guessed.
four-wheel drive?
Yes.
Right. Why don't you go out there, cut away the pull thing back, and drive it out using the engine?
It's a good idea. Because what you don't do when you drive a car is use the engine in someone else's car. Use the one in your own car.
Yes.
Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't start. So, after getting brained by the waves for a while, he waded ashore again and came up with a harebrained scheme where the Fiat would be an anchor and the Jeep a tug.
3.
Well, that sounds like a plan. I'm not really sure if that's gonna work out. But let's take it. Let's try to do it with a Jeep. There we go. That's much better. Okay, there we go.
Hammond, you moron!
Well, I couldn't do anything. I got no steering. I was
Why
talking.
didn't you tell us?
I was yelling on the radio. You pulled me
This
from a
family has
building.
loved this car since 1991, and you turn up from bloody Wales or North America or wherever it is you've been, and you've already ruined it.
Listen, it's been a bit of a cluster thing. We need to work it all out. We need communications properly organised.
What is
You
that?
need
That?
It's my ladder.
You bought something you can't get into or out of without a ladder.
It's very high up.
So far, Hammond's pickup had wrecked everything on the beach and all my cameras and cost us 10 hours. So we told him to shut up again and get it working. And once he'd done that,
Yeah!
we headed into Cartagena to buy some cameras.
Right, this Jeep Wrangler hardtail cost £8,000. And absolutely everything on it works.
Oh, so you mean everything works on it, or barely?
Go.
Okay, so first time driving a Jeep?
I think it's going to be ideal, though, for wildlife photography because it's four-wheel drive, it's a Jeep. So I could use it to track a snow leopard. It's got a 4-litre straight 6, so I could keep up with a diving eagle. And of course, no roof, fold-down windscreen, so a 360-degree field of fire for my camera.
Well, it doesn't mean especially that it's the best off-roading car in the whole world, a Jeep. Which is, well, actually it's true that Jeep is actually really good at making off-road vehicles, but not every single model is great at off-roading, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Jeep is a really bad company for making off-road vehicles, but also like Jeep, like, it's not bad. So we're almost at the finish line, and we're gonna complete it in a very good time. Nicely done.
Let me fill you in a bit on my 1998 Chevy CK Silverado. It's a full-size American pickup that's been made a bit bigger with a lift kit and modifications that I'll tell you about later.
Wow, I bet this car is really hard to control, like, I bet that. So, it goes also really slow.
I have four-wheel drive, high and low ratios. That and this massive lift kit, I can go anywhere. No animal's going to stay away from my lens.
Oh, well,
Probably
really?
most wildlife photographers use things like this anyway. You don't see it, on the telly with Attenborough and stuff, because, well, this is behind the scenes. This is how they get there.
I'm not really sure about that. It's a pretty big truck for going into the wild and trying to take a couple of pictures of some animals. But I would have, if I had to go to the wildlife and had to take some pictures of the wildlife, I would have maybe got the Fiat Panda for that sort of deal. Like, to be honest, guys, if I had to pick between an off-road vehicle, I would have gone with the Fiat Panda. It's like, it looks like a weird car, but for me, it's just like the most amazing thing that ever came out of Fiat. It sounds pretty weird, but yeah, it's true.
Now we're alone, viewers, let me tell you a little bit about my car. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's just a Fiat Panda, and they're in South America, they're bound to be going over difficult terrain, yes, yes, yes. But let me tell you this, what you need for serious off-roading is smallness and lightness. That's what I've got. This is a tiny car, it weighs 780 kilograms, a quarter of what Hammond's stupid monster truck weighs.
Damn, that doesn't weigh a single pound.
No!
That's really, really light. Look how small is this thing.
This with the original Series 1 Panda. It has a four-wheel drive system made in Austria, very dependable. Slightly raised ride height, but the same engine does have inclinometers on it so that I can see when I'm about to fall over. It all works. The lights work, the hazards work, the fan, the cooling system, all the instruments, the windows and the automatic mirrors. It's all perfect. Apart from the bit that Richard Hammond damaged.
Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, whoops, I just crashed the Fiat Panda.
They haven't brakes.
Well, of course they have good brakes, but not really all of the models. Well, actually, all of the models, but if you buy maybe one out of maybe, like, okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Come on, we're almost there. Can we still do this? Yes!
Soon we arrived at the really rather beautiful walled city of Cartagena. Eventually, having got our shopping done, we met up for a camera show and tell. And once again, Hammond had gone completely over the top.
This is a 50mm prime, really fast, beautiful lens. Then I've got another harness, so that's for the actual camera. Importantly, of course, camera body, very good one.
Well remembered.
And most importantly of all, telephoto lens.
Shall I show you what I've got?
Yes?
I haven't bothered with any of that. I've just gone for the telephoto, not one of yours, but that. This is all I've got. That's all you need.
Well, that is literally it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Well, are you going to photograph animals in this country? It's a lot of glass.
Clear this away. Let me show you what I've got.
Right.
That is a camera.
If we'd been tasked with photographing somebody's 21st birthday party...
Perfect.
Welcome to 2018. Everything you've got in all that kit that you've just shown us is in there.
Show me your zoom lens.
Behold the
What,
lens.
is it a cold day?
Behold the zoom. The woman in the shop said this camera takes good pictures. That's enough for me.
Keen to get cracking, we hit the streets and began immediately to do animal photography.
James, move, you're in my shot.
Okay, oh, what do I have to do? Oh, wait, do I have to photograph the dog? This is so difficult. Okay, no, how? Okay, no, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Why can't I not take a picture? That's so annoying. It's not letting me do it. Okay. I'm gonna get the worst time out of this. Look how bad am I. Smile. Okay, we have to go. What? What do we have to do? Okay, so I finally figured out how to do that.
Oh, I've got a macro on.
Okay, I'm gonna retry that, guys. Let me do that again, because that wasn't really great of me. I really got a bad time on that. Okay, there we go. Okay, where's the dog? There we go. That's much better.
Oh, Christ, I've got a macro on. Stay, pigeon. Don't scare it.
Oh, take a picture of the pigeons. Where are the pigeons? There we go.
Get out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I annoying you?
Yes, you are.
Well, yes,
you
what
can't
do you do to
possibly
me?
need to be that close. Hello, horsey.
Eventually, we got into the groove.
Got it.
Look at my pigeon.
And after just 20 minutes, we met up to celebrate a job well done.
Yeah, I've
So
got
quite
a
good.
dog.
You've got that horse one.
I've got the
Have you
pigeon looking gormless.
I think haven't we pretty much done it?
A number of dogs and a number of horses.
Which
and
are-
the spider's the spider had gone, but I've got the whole of the spider. That's habitat.
You've got where the spider lived.
That's habitat.
Oh, hang on, sorry.
That's what they want.
Chaps, we have a message here from Mr. Willman.
What does he want?
It's bad news, I'm afraid. Amazon don't just want pictures of pigeons, dogs and flies. They want interesting stuff as well. They insist the following must be included: a condor, a spectacled bear, a jaguar, and a hippopotamus. And they must be wild, you can't just go to a zoo.
Hippopotamus? You don't get those here.
They didn't have them here, did they?
In Africa.
Well, how are we going to do that then?
How the hell are we going to get a picture of a hippopotamus in South America?
Well, you've got a really long leg.
Well, I know, but I happen to be on a very tall
No,
mountain
reach
to
to
see
Africa.
Africa. Well, I'll tell you what we're not going to see lumbering by here.
The next day, armed with our new and more challenging instructions, we decided to make an early start. We continued onwards, acutely aware that so far our mission was not going well.
What photographs have we got between us so far? Have either of you two got anything you could put on an Amazon screensaver?
I have a selfie with a donkey.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use my donkey photograph, that's for damn sure.
We've got nothing between us so far at all.
In a bid to pass the time, I dreamed up a simple game.
Hammond, why don't you pull alongside your colleague in his, let's be honest, 1 litre Fiat Panda with your 7.4 litre monster truck, and let's see who's got the slowest car, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, this is not going to go well. Small versus big. Okay, so the start... Oh no, yeah, he's catching up, of course. Oh no, come on, Fiat Panda. Your beautiful 1 liter engine can still do this. Come on, speed up. Oh no, he's crashing into us. Yeah, we're not doing great on this. Come on, get him away. I'm trying to catch in front of him, but I can't. Well, that's going to be a loss. I'm going to do that again, actually. Should I actually do it again? Nah, I'm actually going to do that again. That was really unfair. So we're going to do that again.
2, 1.
Okay, so it's going to say go. Oh, please bear with us. Oh, okay. What was that all about? Okay, let's do that again. But Hammond needs to stop blocking us because I'm trying to catch up with I'm trying to catch up in front of him. But it's not really working out that greatly. Okay, come on. This is our opportunity. This is perfect for us. Yes, perfect. Yes, we did it.
I'm quite nervous.
First place. Oh, yes. Good job, May.
Richard Trailer Trash Trump Hammond has been beaten, and beaten big time, bigly.
I mean, I don't want you to take this personally or anything, Hammond, but your truck must be utter garbage.
Absolute garbage.
You wait, this thing will come into its own soon and you'll be left gasping.
I'm longing to see the environment where that comes into its own.
Since the Jaguars weren't going to be in built-up areas, we ploughed deep into the jungle, along a dirt path that was once a railway built by the British.
That's interesting to know, and we're gonna go with this big Jeep. Okay, we're in the middle of a jungle. Or the forest, or the Amazon. There's a lot of bumps everywhere. That's to be expected, of course, on a dirt road. And a lot of mud. Oh, that's making us slide down a little bit. Okay, that felt a little bit weird. Whoops. Okay, that was a crash. Okay, so... Come on, give me some speed. Give me all of your speed that you got. Oh no, another hill that we're gonna slide down. Oh, that was close. This is so scary. Oh, that's a short bridge. Oh no, oh, we crashed. Well, that's not great. Yeah, that's what happens if I slide down this hill. That's good to know. We crash. Come on. Jeep, you can do this. You can still hit that metal. You can still do this. I believe in you. Oh, I'm so scared actually. My first time being scared in a video game. Actually, no. It's not true. Come on, we can still hit it. We can still do this.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no, come on. We can still do this.
God.
Come on. We're almost there. Yes, we did it.
Right, Jaguars, they are very difficult to spot and very, very rare. You don't want to come face to face with a Jaguar, though. Because it does have very strong bitey bits. Kills its prey by biting through its skull and then penetrating its brain.
We drove for miles along the disused railway until eventually LGB Jeremy came to a halt.
Gentlemen, I'm rather confused here. We're approaching a bridge, okay? It says no cars, no people, no motorcycles, and no horses.
Well, what's it for then?
Moments later, we found out.
It's all right, James. Why don't you just... He is actually going. James doesn't like heights.
Oh, did you see that one just moved?
Yes. What is that? Hold on. That's
Oh, careful.
1, 2. You've got 7 or 8, maybe 8 feet.
But that means I'll have to drive. I can't.
Wait, it's got massive tyres. You'll just be running on the outer ones.
Well, so I get to this bit. My car is wider than that, and that's wider than my wheel. It won't do it.
And that's high, actually. What is that, 300 feet?
Some hundreds of feet, yes. Oh dear.
Even though Hammond isn't at all accident prone, I went first.
Seatbelt on or off? Off. Because what bloody difference will it make? Really?
Oh, he's going for the dangerous. He's going on the dangerous side. Oh, start. Come on. Get going. Oh,
This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure.
Okay, yes, it is. Oh, crap. This is actually so scary. Oh, no. It's actually turning. Oh, no.
bollocks.
I don't want to fall. I don't really want to fall. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Okay, speed up a little bit.
Drive carefully.
No, we're not driving carefully.
Right, I made it. That's good. Hammond, you will shit your pants doing this.
I already am watching.
Okay, the Fiat Panda is going to be a little bit more easier to move. I hope so.
Not looking down, thinking about other things.
Yes, think about other
Now
things.
very slowly.
No, we're not going to go
gonna work.
slowly. Let's go.
And then it was the turn. Big Donald.
Oh, God.
The only way I can do this is by looking at the driver's side tyre and keeping it as close as I can to that edge. And hoping to God that gives me enough. Oh, Christ.
Why, Hammond? Why do you got this car? You could have got something much better than this. Just saying.
I can do this.
Oh, yes, you can. I'm just looking at the map and at everything, like every single
I
side.
can do this. I am doing it.
Yes, you are, Hammond. You are. I'm literally. Oh no! Oh my God! How are we still on this bridge? How are we still
will
on this
get
bridge?
there.
Let's go! Come on! Full on speed!
Who is that clippity-clopping across my bridge?
Oh, God. Not the Billy Goat Grab game.
I will move my Jeep out of your way. If you can answer this simple prog rock question.
I don't know anything about prog rock at all. Let me off the bridge. I'm going to be sick, please.
Eventually, Hammond became quite irritated, so I abandoned the game. And soon, all of us became quite irritated.
James, have you broken down?
Yes.
Problem is, you have people on the extreme left, James May, people on the extreme right, Richard Hammond, And it's always the liberal, sensible people in the middle, like me, who cop for it.
Eventually, having fixed the Fiat, I was back on the road again.
This car is just amazing.
But then,
Oh dear, I think I've just lost the exhaust pipe. This is tremendous. It's like being on a rally stage.
It sounds like a rally car. Literally. Okay, so now we have to catch up to the boys of our little Fiat. Which I hope we can still do this.
Help!
Oops, that was a small little crash, don't worry about it. So, I think we should have just enough time to do this. I hope so. This Fiat is so ridiculous, but I love it. Like, some people might look at it and just think in themselves like this is the most stupid and weirdest and just dumbest car that they have ever made, Fiat. But no, in my opinion, it's just like one of the most like unique cars that Fiat has ever made. Like, I know it sounds really ridiculous, but it's true. At least for me. Okay, so on the bridge, on a very small one. And oh, yes, we almost slid it down the hill. But we still got back. A four-wheel drive. I'm also surprised that this car has 39 horsepower and it has four-wheel drive. I'm curious how they actually do that. Like, how do they manage to even fit all-wheel drive in a 1-liter engine in this such a small car? It's kind of impressive. Okay, we're not getting closer, but come on, progression. We're almost there. And yes, of course, we did it!
I have to know that Tony and Sherry Blair were, in fact, massive World Rally Championship fans. In fact, I think they took part in a couple on the quiet. They just didn't want people to know about it. They thought it would sort of damage their reputation and their standing. Unlike, say, starting a war.
Further ahead, my long lens had grabbed a couple of animals.
Oh, we have to take more pictures. Okay, where's the animal? Okay, where's the animal? Yes, come on, yes!
I don't believe Amazon will be rushing to have that as their screensaver.
But we had yet to bag a jag. However, as it's a nocturnal animal, we were hoping for more luck as darkness fell. Eventually, though, after driving deep into the jungle, we arrived at exactly the sort of spot where jaguars like to hang out.
This is extraordinarily promising.
I'm bored, and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes.
I'm being eaten and I'm bored as well.
I think if a jaguar came now, I wouldn't see it. My eyes have shut down. From boredom.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, but that is boring.
No, because honestly, I mean, the truth is, people could come out here for 40 years and not see a jaguar.
Well, we could use my trap cameras.
These are trap cameras.
Set it up and they're triggered by an animal and then they take a picture.
Well, you've got those with you.
Yeah, in the bag.
Well, why the hell didn't you say that when we turned up?
Nobody asked.
These are set off remotely.
Yeah. If an animal...
Well, why are we still here?
That's a very good point, actually. It's better that we go away, isn't it?
Let's take the Bear Grylls approach to natural history. There was a town, well, 10 kilometres away. Why don't we go into the town, have a drink, check into a hotel? How's that sound?
And then come back tomorrow and
Yes.
check the cameras.
Yes.
That's how you're supposed to use them. It's in the instructions. That's what you do. You set it up.
That's really smart. And oh, we have to find the jaguar. Where could it be? Oh, there he is! I see him! Come on, zoom in! No! Yes!
The next morning, with James in a state of deep puzzlement, Hammond and I checked out the ruined trap cameras.
So, let me just get this clear. The jaguar mauled your camera?
Yeah.
Is that really where it's bitten it?
Yeah, look, bits come off it.
So, but he's broken it.
Yes, he's broken.
But did
anyway.
this is the important thing. Did we get any pictures?
All right, look.
No.
Something triggered it. Maybe a leaf. Ah, look! There!
Where?
There! That's it.
That's it!
That's it.
God,
Walking.
it's a
That is a
camouflage.
There's his
it
head.
is.
There's his head. That's its actual face.
I mean, they're not.
There.
Yeah, but he's got a tree in front of him.
Well, yeah, but that's context. That's habitat.
What's that?
This is when it got destroyed. That's its mouth. That's whiskers. Look.
No.
That's a jaguar biting. That is an action shot. That's probably got awards all over it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Eyes.
Oh, now that is a great picture, and we can move on.
It is.
We have ticked that box. That's the ace of spades, the Jaguar. That's Saddam Hussein. We've now got to go and get his sons.
With the Jaguar in the bag, our sights were set on the next target. Another rare and reclusive creature, the spectacled bear.
We now have to drive 200 miles to find the sort of terrain where we're going to be able to photograph the King of Spades, Edgar Hussein, Paddington.
And eventually we arrived in Spectacle Bear country.
Right, now listen.
What to do?
What?
I like your trousers.
Well, no. At least he's trying. He's making an effort. But you should have gone the whole hog. Maybe some nice. Hey, we're in the outdoors. Some nice chaps, suede, but ventilated at the back. And that shirt. You've picked up that colour. Have you been getting advice?
Maybe turn our attention to the bears now, to Paddington.
His skin's flaking. You should moisturise.
It's what?
You should moisturise.
A little bit.
In the
Why should I
modern-
It's
moisturise?
because your skin's flaking.
Because
off.
you're
You've
dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, we must turn our attention.
Let's have a look at the sarcophagus. I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
Rather than put up with any more of this persecution, I insisted we saddle up and set off to look for Paddington.
Where could Paddington ever be? It should be somewhere around here. Oh, what do we have to do? Oh, we have to... What? Oh, hang on. Yes. And now we have to go up here. And this truck is really slow going uphill. Okay, so that's going to be our next one. Right here. Okay, moving on. So we're gonna catch some speed. Here it is. That's our next one. Oh, no, we had to turn that way. Whoops. That wasn't really a good thing of me. So now we have to go up here. Yeah, we're not gonna really get a promising time on this. Yeah, oh yeah, we're slowing up really badly up here. There's no way we can get a good time on this. No, we're gonna get a bronze medal on this. This is not good. Well, at least we have tried. We could retry, but why not?
Keep it diagonal, obviously, while crossing these things. Oh, shite!
Oh! Look at you with the wheel in the air.
Can we please try not to make this look like it's a problem, because the ladies and gentlemen think we're hopeless.
I tried to drive myself out, which went well.
Speed and power.
He's just dug himself a hole.
So I asked Hammond for help, but predictably, his pickup truck chose that moment to go into one-wheel drive.
Oh dear.
There was only one solution. With the rope hitched up, we were ready to go.
So I'll give you a small tug,
Was that a gentle tug?
There we go.
and then it's down to you because I haven't got the weight to pull you, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're going into Fiat Panda again? Really? There we go. Nice and slowly. More speed. Doing a great job, Panda. Well done.
A Fiat Panda!
It's a meeting of minds.
I'm not sure we're very good at fist bumping.
With that calamity sorted, Hammond got four-wheel drive back, and we resumed our mission.
Right. go on a bear hunt.
Okay, so now we're gonna ride the Jeep.
Go.
And this time, okay, no. Okay, where do we have to go? We have to go this way. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. And you have to turn right here. It's actually really confusing. Oh, come on, how did I not get that? Oh, that's so bad. We're gonna get a really bad time on that. Yes, of course, we're gonna get a really bad time on that. So we're gonna go into here. Very nice. And then we have to turn this way. Yeah, we're gonna get a fairly bad time on that. Come on. This is going to be another bronze medal for us. But we're still gonna try. Oh, we can still do this. Come on. 45 seconds. We can still do this. No, come on. The mud just like, oh. Well, that isn't great. No, come on. Why? Okay, why am I going up? It's not letting us go up. Come on. There we go. At least get the bronze medal. Yes. Or the silver medal. I'm sorry about that. I said that wrong.
Really
Silver medal.
I like all bears except polar bears, which I hate. They're vicious and they eat school children. Joyously, we soon found another suitable spot where I discovered I had a small problem. I'm still not high enough up to see over the shrubs.
Well, nothing you can do about it now.
What?
Shut up. Nothing you can do about
Yeah,
it.
I'm telling you, I just wish I was a bit higher.
That's how high you are.
What was that?
It's bear noise. Shh.
I'm not bored now.
That is a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. I can't see it. Fantastic. There's a bear. Yes, it is. It moved. Shh. That's his face. Oh, yes.
Oh, where's the bear? Where could he be? Oh, there he is. He's poking out. He's poking his head. Come on, zoom into him. Take the pictures.
Having had a decent night's sleep, we convened to plan our next move. Morning.
What's the matter with your face?
It's all good.
No.
It's like being in The Singing Detective.
Bloody roof. Anyway, listen.
Sorry, I'm briefly mesmerised.
Listen.
I'm back.
While you were out this morning buying new action trousers, I see, I have got a book. All of Colombia's wildlife is in this book. Yep, all of it. I've been through it. Guess what there isn't?
A hippopotamus.
Well, so far we've got pigeon, dog, horse.
Donkey.
Don't bring those up, please. Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Bear.
Yes.
Condor is next. Condor is next.
Is there a case, I think there is, for a little light car modification?
I agree. There is. There is. I think I might be scaring them off a bit. I could make some changes.
I'm
Tell
just
you what I
thinking...
could give my car. A roof.
Yeah, that's
There
a
is
good
evidence
idea.
to suggest in your flaking visage.
Then you wouldn't look like Michael Gambon in the 80s.
I am Michael Gambon in the 80s. We then went shopping in Bogota's massive auto district. 20 city blocks of nothing but shops selling car parts.
Okay, you have to find mine.
Where is it?
Well, yours is the one disguised as a bush in an industrial car park.
I've camouflaged it.
Well, yes, you painted it.
It's got roll-down netting that goes over the windows when I'm using it as a hide, and it has an inbuilt... Well, it's got a raise on it as well, because the one problem I've had is ground clearance.
What?
Yeah.
You've spent 2 days laughing at Hammond and me because we've got cars that have been raised and how awful they are, and then you've done exactly the same.
As an alternative expression, rather than I'm going to raise my car, why not I'm going to ruin
Yes.
my car?
What
which
you've done is
it does.
ruined it.
Well, let's see. I've done it very subtly.
Well, can we move on to Hammond, who's obviously
If
gone
you can find it.
completely mad?
I too have gone the camouflage route because it's green, as you can see. I've mended the half shaft up here. That's the only mechanical work I've had to do because other than that, it's been perfect. Yes, this structure here
Yeah.
is a
It's-
hide.
I know it is. It's a hide on a monster truck. And you, because it's you, you put 2 cameras in there to film yourself.
Yes, that's the most important thing.
I love the idea that you two, afraid there's no other word, morons,
have decided that somehow you can camouflage your car so they won't be seen by animals. I have already proved that mine can drive right up to a bear. He's interested.
Speaking of yours, what have you done? Whoa! What's all that on the back?
That, gentlemen, is a scissor lift.
What?
It's a scissor lift. Simply get in that and rise up. So then I have
so you're going to be a window cleaner?
The only thing this didn't really have was proper elevation. Now I have it.
How high does it go?
38 feet.
Really?
Yes.
It'll just fall over.
Aha! That's why I fitted it with outriggers.
They're not far enough apart. Or big enough.
They slide...
How much does it weigh, that?
I've added half a ton. And there's something else I've done. Oxygen is fitted for my engine.
Why do you need oxygen?
Because we're going very high.
Well, 38 feet.
No, 15,000 feet. More, actually. Nearly 16,000 feet.
Really?
Why?
Condors. They're in the sky.
That is
So I've got oxygen for the altitude, which
Yeah.
we're going to.
Yeah,
That'll stop my face disintegrating.
It won't.
And that means I can photograph birds.
it won't.
As it was another 200-mile drive to reach Condor Country, we decided to get cracking immediately.
Okay, and we started off, so... Oh, I'm gonna go with the Jeep, because the Jeep is already forward.
Go.
So that's a very good start. Okay, good job, Clarkson. That was a good beginning. I would have maybe got the Fiat Panda, but nah. Like, it's a good car, but the problem is it's just really not great sometimes at racing. Huge and powerful vehicles with much more horsepower. Okay, that was not the greatest turn. That was a big hairpin. We could have maybe drifted that, but I'm not going to risk it. It's a four-wheel drive off-road vehicle. How can you drift a four-wheel drive vehicle? Well, you can with of course, a Mitsubishi or a Subaru, with those type of cars, but I'm not really sure with a Jeep. Like, if you think about that.
Look at that for a tidy
I'm gonna try to do our best. Oh, it actually does actually drift fairly good. I'm impressed, actually. Let's try to do that again, but not crash and go a little bit slower to these corners. Okay, I have no words. How did we drifted that? We have this big machinery on the back of our Jeep, and it's still drifting. I'm surprised that it even didn't fall over. Okay, and now, perfect. No! Okay, that wasn't the greatest drift. Whoops. But we're really far from May and Hammond, which is a good thing. So we're gonna get that gold position, or golden medal. And let's do a finish. Let's do a little drift on the finish.
I cannot wait to see a Condor because they are one of the most superb creations on Earth. They just are magnificent. They can stay at 18,000 feet all day, maybe flap their arms once. Right, gentlemen, we're passing 10,000 feet now. How's your temperature gauges?
Mine's getting hot, really hot.
Weirdly, my car isn't overheating, but it is producing some steam because I think maybe the cap isn't perfectly sealed and the ambient pressure is going down.
Yeah.
Why does he say ambient pressure? Why not just pressure?
We continued on Jeremy's journey up into the heavens.
Right, we're at something like 11,500 feet. We're still climbing. Car is definitely struggling now. The engine burns a mixture of oxygen and petrol, mainly oxygen. The oxygen is going down, so you can't burn as much petrol, so the engine develops less power. We'll have to go for second. Climb, Pepe!
Keep an eye on the temperature. It is working extra hard. We might just pass a critical level at which this car can't suck in enough oxygen to mix with fuel to burn. And then I'll run out of steam.
The good thing is that while my colleagues were painting their cars, I was fitting mine with oxygen tanks. So when I start to really struggle, I shall simply feed pure O2 to the engine and me.
Oh my God. Come on.
Hammond, how are things in your monster truck?
Not brilliant, it's gone very wheezy and it's getting very hot.
We've just passed 14,000 feet now. Really running out of power. Switching to oxygen for the engine. There we are. 2 clicks. Right, watch this.
Okay, so it better should do the job. Fitting oxygen on your car. I never heard of it, but it's an interesting upgrade that Clarkson has done. No, don't worry, Clarkson. You will not crash, except if I maybe fall from this hill and crash it somehow. Yes, well, that happened.
Okay.
Actually, how did we crash that? We went back onto the road. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so we have 2 minutes. So I think we can beat that. Not really sure about this, but we keep sliding down this hill somehow. Okay, let's do this turn. Okay, the turn wasn't great. Ow. There's a lot of hairpins and a lot of turns on this road, so you have to look out for that. But the time is not going to be particularly great. I hope so. I hope it's going to be better than right now. Come on. We need oxygen, we need more power, and of course, look out a little bit more better. Okay, this car is turning by itself for some reason, like there's some sort of latency or something. I don't know if it's just me or my controller that it's actually doing, but I feel there's some sort of like latency. Just a little bit, not a lot, but just like it feels like it. Okay, so I think we should just have just like right enough time to still do this. Yes, we're getting close, which is a good thing. And here we are. Okay.
Come on, Jim. Yes, you little beauty. Ooh. I may have overreached myself a little bit.
Oh, look at all the condos I can see. They're everywhere.
It doesn't work. Let's face it.
I've had a brilliant idea. Let's just get off this dusty bit and set our hides up there.
Yes.
So, we drove off the dust. Found a new, likely-looking spot. And when the clouds had lifted, we set about getting ready to do photography.
The idea of the netting is it stops the shine on the windows, which is very visible to animals. Oh. There was some on this side as well.
Right, it's ready.
You're going up in it?
Well, why'd you not?
Well, actually, one reason. It's in the maximum weight, 159 kilograms.
Well,
Well, you're not going anywhere, are you?
well, the camera is quite heavy.
No. Oh, okay, yes, the camera. Fly.
This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure.
I wouldn't like that. That's really horrible. Keep going until the end bit drops out.
Why don't you two
Yes?
get in your cars?
Yes?
Okay.
And can I just reinforce one thing?
What?
Silence is key.
Agreed.
That ridge up there looks promising.
Right. Where is it?
No, back a bit, back.
I can't go back. I'll have to go all the way round.
What? I can hear it from up here. Right, that one there, stop.
Got it.
I think I'll make a coffee.
Sorry.
Then it was May's turn to disturb the peace.
It's a bird call.
It's a duck! Moments later, though, there was an even worse noise.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
If only there was something tall and metal that would attract the lightning.
Not wishing to be fried, I quickly descended. And then we all tried to outrun the storm. Which didn't work.
This is not looking good. We have to run.
Go,
And I
go.
mean run.
Ow, ow.
Okay. Oh no, we're inside of the big truck. Really? I wanted to race against this. I want the Fiat Panda. Okay. Whoa, this thing feels so weird.
It's idiotic.
Indeed, it's idiotic. Of course it is. The thunderstorm that's already here, and it might struck, and something's about to happen. And I mean something really bad might happen. So we have to look out for any rocks, any debris, and the thunderstorms. Whoa! Okay, I didn't see that. Oh no. Yes, you can laugh at Clarkson. Of course you can laugh. Okay, come on, give me some speed. Oh no, this is... Oh, we have to look out for this hill. This is not a safe area to be in. With a big truck, of course.
I tried.
You have excelled yourself in ruining my day.
No, I'm not ruining your day. You're ruining my day. Already. Oh no, oh my god, I almost fell. Okay, so we're going back to
for God's sake.
the same place where we...
Because of you.
Stop! No, it's not because of me, it's because of you two guys. Well, actually, maybe because of us, but still. Okay, we're getting close to... We're getting slowly down this hill. Now we're going uphill, which is not a good thing. I want to go downhill. Okay, come on, speed up. Okay, very good. Doing great, Hammond. This big, huge truck that you just like... I don't know how you got it here, but it's impressive. But we still did it!
Mercifully, though, the storm passed, so we drove down the rough and icy mountain track, long into the night. And the next morning, woke for a rethink in a makeshift camp on the edge of a town.
What is he taking pictures of? Oh, whoa, why? Why do you want to take pictures of that? That's just disgusting. Oh.
I told you condors live.
Okay, I'm gonna retry that, actually. Hang on. I can still get a golden medal on that. I hope so. We got a silver on that, so... Now we know where's the bird and where is the perfect view. There we go. That's a perfect picture. No, come on. Where is it? No! How? There we go. Now we got a good view of it. Hang on. Let me do that once more. We got a bronze right now. But let me do that once more. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm doing this again and again and again. But I'm trying to get at least for this a golden medal. Perfect. That's a goal.
He's living. It was living up there and it's had engine failure and it's crashed here.
Doesn't matter how it got here. Fact is, it is, and I've got pictures of it. That means we're done.
You can't put that on an Amazon screensaver.
Why not?
Well, it's lost quite a lot of its majesty.
But it's a condor, and that means we're finished. That's it, we've done. James, I've got a condor shot.
Have you? You done it?
That is the final one. It's a condor, in camera, finished, out of here.
Hammond was wrong, though. We still had one more animal to find. The one that didn't make any sense. The hippopotamus. Right, listen. This is obviously some kind of town. I am a journalist and a bloody good one. So why don't I pop into town and see if I can find out anything about this hippopotamus story? Having got the information, I went back to my colleagues.
Any joy?
More than.
I have heard the most astonishing story. Apparently, there was this guy in Colombia who had a business exporting forest products all around the world, okay? Really, really successful. So successful, he bought himself some pet hippopotamuses.
Who was he?
Pablo, someone or other. Anyway, the police shot him.
Why?
I don't know. They shot him, and after he was dead, his hippopotamuses escaped. Yeah? And they've been living in the wild and breeding. So there are hippopotamuses here, and they are wild, and I know where they are, and they're only 120 kilometres away.
Well, we're in.
Let's do it.
Finish your coffees.
That's
That is
excellent.
staggering news.
The only thing is, for this 120 kilometres, would either of you mind if I modified my car by unmodifying it?
We were now on the last 75 miles of our 1,300-mile trek through what had turned out to be one of the world's most incredible countries.
If you were to combine Canada and Russia and Australia, you still wouldn't have the variety in terms of terrain and temperature and wildlife that we've seen on this absolutely epic journey.
But of course, we wouldn't have been able to see any of that without our cars.
Right, this apparently is the area where the businessman lived. And if you go down his escape road here...
His what?
Escape road. He built it in case the police came, and so he could get away.
Wasn't very good then, was it?
No, it wasn't. Anyway, if you go down it, there's a pool where the hippos are now living.
Target
That's
acquired.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Hippos. So, quick dash down the escape route, to the water, grab a shot of a hippo.
Yes, viewers, about a kilometre to go, and I haven't been run over by a monster truck.
Well, which is a good thing. Okay, what is happening?
Away!
Oh, this is such a weird camera view.
Complicated one.
Yeah, why are we doing it in this camera view? It's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. The problem is, yeah, the truck just got us again. There we go, we're catching up again. By the way, guys, if they're talking about a businessman, well, they're not talking about a businessman to capture those hippopotamus. Okay, I can't even pronounce the name of those animals. But they're talking about El Chapo because a very long time ago, he had a big mansion, and he actually imported the animals from another country to Colombia, and he had a little zoo there. And okay, yeah, I will explain that in another. I will explain that in another time because now we're trying to race against Hammond or May.
Oh, bugger.
Or no, we're racing against Hammond. There we go. Yes, we did it. So yeah, if you guys didn't know about that, that's El Chapo's animals, and there was like a zoo there.
I'm absolutely delighted. Hammond, I can only see you behind me. Can you see Clarkson behind you?
No, just looking for him.
At that moment, though, we were distracted by what lay in front of us.
That is a pond. That's a pond.
Rather than wait for Jeremy, we decided to be ready in case our final target appeared.
Hammond.
Oh, I saw the hippos. Oh, they're right there. Look at it.
Yes.
Well, that's it.
That's tremendous. Hippopotamus.
Photos of a hippo.
Congratulations.
Well done us.
Well, I say we've done it. We've done it. Where's...
And I've been worrying about that. Well, if it gets here, you realise that'll be the first time any car on any of these trips has ever got to the end without a single fault. Nothing's gone wrong with it. See, that's about the only time that's ever happened. A car get to the end,
you're
it hasn't
right.
broken at all. That's a record.
You don't think you fell off that little scary bridge you
I
did?
don't know. You overcooked it because it's near the end.
That isn't so good. Oh, he's still coming.
No.
Oh no, he has to get there in time. Jeremy, what have you done? Where have you been? They saw the hippos. They saw these beautiful animals that El Chapo actually imported from a country to Colombia. So yeah, it's actually fairly interesting. Because yeah, you might already think to yourself, like, really? Did El Chapo actually import those animals to Colombia just to have a little zoo? And yes, that's true, and we crashed, of course. Every time when I talk about something interesting, I always crash. But it's true, guys, it's true. It's actually a thing that happened. I think I read about that something. Why did we crash again? Okay, we're not really doing great because of the talking, of course. Okay, now I need to concentrate. Now this is the time to concentrate. Come on. I'm not gonna get a great time on this, but I'm hoping for the silver medal. That's all I'm here for. Well, actually, I'm not. That's not true. Oh, that was a drift on the mud. Okay. That was great. Oh, that was a great turn. We can still do this. Oh yes.
It is.
Oh! Brief moment of elation followed by plummeting depression. Where have you been?
Welcome.
I've been mending my camera.
You don't need it. We've done it, mate. We've got shots of a hippo. It is done. We're finished. We've done it.
Behold the
We've
hippo.
got shots of a hippo just then.
Came out a couple of minutes ago.
So that's the end.
Yeah,
That is
job
the
done.
end.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. We hope you enjoy looking at the photographs we've taken.
They won't.
Well, some of them are quite good.
Well, one or two of them are good.
No.
Well, whatever. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Okay, guys, so that's the ending of Season 3, Episode 2, and Episode 3. That was such an amazing episode. Like, I really loved it. Like, there were some ridiculous moments. They have to, you know, take pictures of random animals. What is that for a picture? Okay, that was a pretty weird picture for, yeah. They just took some really ridiculous pictures of some animals and also that dead bird that's there right now. But hey guys, that was amazing. We got a couple of silver medals. Again, we got 2 silver medals on this episode. But it doesn't matter, guys. I had such a great time on this season. So now we're going to skip this. And now we're going to go to the main menu. And yeah, so I think next week there's going to be another episode going to be released. I hope so, because that was actually the case for yeah, Season 3, Episode, yeah, the Colombia special. But yeah, guys, I really have enjoyed it. There was a lot of challenges to do. There were 62. That's a lot, actually 26. I'm sorry about that if I pronounced that wrong. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end off this video right here. So it'd be very, very amazing of you if you could give this video a like, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye!